What's up, my fellow traders? Hope you all having an awesome day. A quick and early update here on nat gas, gold and silver, and I'm also going to go through crude oil. The reason I'm uploading a video early today because I can see a nice push up out of natural gas, and that is why I just want to inform you and give you a heads up that price is now heading towards a next level of resistance. I have recently cleaned up my charts as well. Now, before I continue my video, so to give you a little bit reminder about a new broker I have just recently joined me. If you want to look at, check them out if you have not yet, because I've recently opened an account with them. Swap rates are good and leverage is also 1 to 1000. You can also adjust your leverage if you want to. They also got a mobile app if you would like to trade on mobile app rather than on MT4 platform, and especially the spread for nat gas is also awesome. And remember, if I recommend a broker, I test them first before I recommend any broker, and you will see a good cleanup of some of the brokers. I'll be removing them from the list and I'll only keep the best one, including the INFX. So check them out, links are in the description. Coming back to the video here, so let's see what I've said in my last video so that you can understand how the price action change. Now the next buy trade will be above this wick. If we have a price closed above this wick, in that case the price will likely to push up and continue to push up in a trend. So keep an eye here. Once we have a condition, we are good to go along. You know all the conditions now. Break above will be buy. Awesome. So what do we learn from here? If there is no signal, we are not gonna enter over trade. So we always enter with good signals, and as you can see, we did not get any sort of double top condition here like I mentioned, and instead the price broke above this previous high and price has pushed up massively. So that is how we understand the price action, how it changes its trend, and now after the break price shoots up massively. Now I want to give you a heads up here for nat gas. So price has pushed up nicely out of the double bottom pattern I've mentioned in my previous video, and as you can see, I've just removed the resistance level here because I need to follow a rule, and the rule is to change a zone if required. And if you have traded from this area of value, you have made some good money here. And again, this was a zone I have sent to the members in my weekly commodities report, and we also got some nice trade out of indices, which I'm going to talk about in my weekends video. Now have these zones on your charts here on Owanda. First I'm going to go through capital.com in a moment. So right here it's 2.788 goes up to 2.942. This is the zone. Once the price pushes up in this area of value, we can expect a good pullback. Now that doesn't mean the price will reverse, it can, but this is the zones from where we can get an opportunity to enter, sell trades, grab some profits, manage it if you want to grab a full reversal. But it is also good to manage your trades. Once your take profit one is hit, you can manage your stop loss to break even and try to grab as much as profit as possible. Otherwise, if you just want to go for a fixed target, 1 ATR, a little bit bigger than 1 ATR target will be your stop loss and take profit. Now once the price hit this zone, again I want to see a good signal like bearish engulfer, a very good example of that recently here, a bearish engulfer, or I want to see a condition like double top confirmation. So once the price hit the zone, I want to see a conditions like this. Now this whole area I've just mentioned is my selling area. We can get a signal anywhere in between this area, so don't get confused that we only had to look for the signal once the price hit the zone. We can get a signal anywhere, engulfer anywhere in this area, or double top anywhere in this area. We need to look for a signal for sell. For now we are just buying, we are not selling natural gas. So all I want to see, we can get a possible pullback of few red candles now, a breather out of natural gas, and then a formation of bullish engulfer. Once we have that, we are good to go long, and targets will be 180. So look for that. We are only taking buy trades, not entering any sell trades, as long as the price is trading nicely above 50 and 20 EMA both. Right here on capital.com, have these zones on your chart. Whichever zone hit first, we're going to enter the trade. The zone above is 2.884 goes up to 3.001. That is the zone from where we're going to enter over sell trades. And the reason I'm paying attention to this zone, because this zone has acted as a good level of support and resistance in the past. If you look at right here as a resistance, support, resistance both, and support area as well. So that is why it is a good level, a good supply zone, a seller's area from where we're going to enter our trade with the conditions like bearish engulfers or double top entry confirmation. So have these zones on the charts. Once we have a condition, we are good to go long. We can expect now a good pullback of few red candles that must happen above 50 EMA, followed by a bullish engulfer. If that happens, we are good to go long. So only buying nat gas as long as price is trading above 50 EMA. Again, conditions are very important. Once we have a condition like bullish engulfer, we are good to go long. The next one, we have gold. So let me show you what I've said in my last video so that you can understand the entries and the way we entered this trade I've mentioned yesterday. And we also had this flag pattern formed right here. So if you trade flag patterns right at the break of this pattern, let's do it very clean and very nicely right here. So once we have a break and close above this pattern, above this line, then we have a condition. Then we have a buy signal right at the close. Stop loss can be below this pattern, or you can keep it below this whole pattern. If you want to keep a tighter stop loss, then you can keep your stop loss somewhere between this pattern. Take profit wherever you want to take it. So that is what I'm looking at. Once we have break and close, in that case we have a very good and strong buy signal, and targets will be 1 ATR. Awesome. So that is what you call a power of entering with conditions. Now I've already recorded a video how to trade flag patterns and all the other patterns. The links are in the description, and you can just check the playlist where you can see how to trade these patterns. Now a very nice example of that, price broke above and closed above this flag pattern, and with that I've mentioned the stop loss will be below somewhere and 1 ATR will be your target. What is the ATR of this candle that has closed above? The ATR is 3.7 and the target of $4 has been hit, and that is enough to make good money if you have entered this trade mentioned yesterday. So that is how we can enter the trade with conditions. For now, price is still trading above 50 EMA on 4-hour time frame. All I want to see another condition like bullish engulfers. All I want to see condition for buy trades. I'm not entering any sell trades at this point. We can get a good push down that is expected, and once that happens, I'm expecting another bullish engulfer, and price can still make another high. As you can see, price is making new higher highs, and I'm expecting a similar pattern after a pullback has happened, followed by a good bullish condition, and we will only go long until the price hit 199.9.45. that goes up to 2009.16, from where we're gonna take over sell trade. So have these zones there. Once we have a conditions like a pullback with bullish engulfer, we are good to go long. So only buying for gold. As you can see, price is trading above 50 and 20 EMA in a nice trend. Next one, we have silver. Silver is pushing up exactly the same as yesterday. Nothing new here. I just have the zone above, which is 25.86, goes up to 26.39, and only look for buy conditions with the pullbacks, and we're only gonna enter our sell trades once the price hit the zone above I've just mentioned with bearish engulfers. Double top pin bars is also one of my entry conditions. So have these zones. Once we have a conditions, we are good to go long and short from the zone above in red. Right here, crude oil is pushing up nicely. I'm patiently waiting for a double top confirmation. Once the price hit the zone above, forms a double top pattern, we are good to go short. I'm also paying attention to a double top here, although that would be a very good entry here. But let's say if we have a condition here, and I'll be very cautious here to take my entries. I will only enter my sell trade if we have a good bearish engulfing pattern here, exactly like this. If we have this pattern here, that will be also a good sell signal. Stop loss will be above. Take profit wherever you want to take it. Initial targets will be 1 ATR. So I just want to give you this condition here in case we get it here. That will be a good sell signal, as we have already rejection here, and we might get another rejection from this area I've just mentioned. Now if we have no condition here, price forms pull back to this zone, then in that case we have a very good condition of double top on 4-hour and even on 1 hour, on daily time frame as well. So have these zones on your charts. Once we have a conditions, we are good to go short with conditions only. So that is it for commodities, guys. Any questions, any confusions, you can always DM in Instagram. I'll get back to ASAP. Hope you trade green the rest of the week. See you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.